Okay, I know Builders is already here. What's up, buddy? Welcome, and let's climb. So I just started this game. I literally never played it. I should have looked it up. I feel like this was sent to me, but now I'm kind of wondering if this is actually free on Steam. What's weird so far, I just got in, and so my hands right now, see my hands are straight in front of me, wide open. If you look, they're like this. So like, it's expecting you to kind of keep your hands facing straight, but I always hate when games don't have your hands one-to-one with your real hands. What's up, K27? What's up, Cattanik? Ace of Spades. Welcome, everybody. You know how much I love climbing maps in Rec Rooms, so we're going to try it here. Somebody let me know if the volumes seem off at all between the games and me. So, okay.
Zip line to complete the route.
Okay.
Start by grabbing the first hold.
Well, I gotta say, already it's prettier than I expected, but I see what they're doing. What's up, Kyle, for the win? It's pretty clear here. You can probably even see it in the video. Like, this is all digital assets here. And then that out there, that's just a 360 picture out there. So, like, it looks very flat and one-dimensional out there, but it does look good. And then they got the bird and the blimp assets out there. Squiddy, what's up? Welcome, buddy. Volume's good, thank you. So we got to climb to the zip line. Oh, and it's timing us. I'm so used to using my grip buttons and it feels... Ah! I thought that was a dude's body falling for some reason. I'm so used to using the grip buttons that this feels really weird to use the triggers. But what's also weird is, unlike games like The Climb, which... I haven't played The Climb in a long time, so I could be wrong here, but I'm pretty sure The Climb you can grab any part of the rocket, like, looks like it's a grabbable, where with this, I can't. I can only grab these rocks that are in front of me. Oh, gosh. Is there momentum in this? Oh, boy, oh, gosh. Okay, yes, there is. So, like Rec Room and other games, I could throw myself, so I could just grab this and, like, launch myself up, but the problem is... Oh, crap. Wait, I can't move now. What do I do? Is there a respawn button? Oh, and it's... very hard chance. Okay. Oh, crap. Well, I need to, like, fall off this cliff or something. What's up, AMG Lewis? When are you going to play Minecraft, Jay? I played a little the other day. But basically, once I finish getting the PS5 start... Crap, what do I do? Restart. Okay. Well, the problem was there, I got on a thing where I wouldn't die. And I was too far from it to, like, walk over and grab the thing. So, since there's no movement, that makes it kind of hard.
Adventure Climb VR. Use the triggers to grab the holds and pull yourself.
Oh, see, that's what I just did again. So launching yourself is not really an option. We're learning. Your video channel, say poo-poo and I'll feature you. I just said poo-poo. Wait, you changed it to Yeet So Good VR. Was it just Yeet So Good before? Are you fully dedicating to VR now? Oh crap, oh crap. Grab the little rocks. The grabbing's really easy. There's kind of a big... Like, there's a pretty big grab box. Like, you can see my hand's not actually contacting. So it's not all finicky like some games where it's really hard to grab stuff. Oh, goodness. What's up, Trixis? Adrian Muniz, what's going on? We got 13 people here already and 7 likes. Thank you, everybody. Welcome to Adventure Climb VR. Why does the water look like pee? Is this a mountain of pee water? I'm so used to Rec Room maps that I'm kind of going really cautiously here. I probably could go a little faster. But I hate with the Rec Room maps, you fall so far. Oh goodness. Speaking of falling, I think I'm going to have to fall. Ew, what's that? Someone wrote their name over there. Oh crap! Okay, that didn't work at all. Dang it! What's up? What's up, channel? Used to be channel won't get 1,500 subs. I haven't checked, but I'm guessing you hit 1,500, and that's why you changed your name. Come on, grab it. Well, apparently we picked the wrong path last time. Come on. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Whoo! Ooh, that was bad. It's weird using the triggers. I really want to use the grip buttons, and I'm like, force myself to use the triggers here. I guess I could just grab with both, and maybe that would feel a little more realistic. VR Frontier. He's actually streaming Echo right now. I probably could consider joining him, but I needed to play this one. Oh gosh. The rope feels weird, I'm not gonna lie. That feels weird. The problem is over here, I've got my chat window out, and it's in front of the rope right now. This game's kind of cool though. I think it's only like one big level, so I don't think there's like a lot to it. The other problem being that Boy, if you are limited on space in your room, you need space. So make sure you have space if you try this. This is on Steam, and I believe that's the only place it is, because I think it's still technically... I don't think it's a completed game yet. Again, I couldn't even remember how I got this game, so I'm not the breadth of knowledge I should be when talking about it. I just had a thing. This looks way easy. So far, Parker, it's not really a challenge yet. I think this is the very beginning. Sorry, I'm going to have to turn away from the mic here, because I don't think when you're gripped, you can't actually turn with your stick, which is kind of bad. You can only turn if you had let go somehow. It's definitely not challenging as far as grabbing stuff, but I'm guessing at some point it will get harder. So see, this is technically the finish line right here. And then I'm supposed to grab this. Wait, to go back to the beginning?
Great job. Can you do it faster?
Tell me that's not the entire game, though. Use your tracking tips. Yeah, Yeats. Just make sure, of course, obviously, throw some credit in the video about where you got them from. But if you want to, I'd love to see what you're working on. If you want to contact me directly, you can hit me up on Instagram or Twitter or something. But I'd love to know. Okay. So I guess I can restart. Tell me, is that it? Okay, maybe this is a very incomplete game if that's it. We might have to go play some other games while we're doing this. What's up, Slig? What's up, Philippine? Oh my gosh. I think that might have been it. I mean, I guess there's other paths you can take, but what the heck? I really thought there was more to it than just this level. Dang it. This might be the shortest game of all time. Well, then I just fell to my death. Climbing the almighty mountain of P. Okay. The thing that's kind of annoying when you hit restart, it takes you back to like the beginning of the game. It doesn't just take you to the beginning of the level.
Welcome to Adventure Climb.
So like you have to go back to here, and then the timer starts here when you grab a rock.
Start by grabbing the first hole.
This part I tried to do earlier. I want to see how this works, because like I feel like this is... Oh, crap. Sometimes when you try and like pull yourself and let go, you end up throwing yourself backwards. See? So I need to figure out what the heck's wrong with that. And what's up, Gallium? I don't know why YouTube thinks your message shouldn't be shared. Arizona Sunshine beats every night, and I'm hyped. Dude, Yeats, that's really cool. I just realized I have Arizona Sunshine on Steam, but everybody who wants to play it on Quest. Freaking Gallium, congrats, buddy. Your channel has been growing like crazy lately. Builders, the game is free. Yeah, I think the game is free. I'm guessing it's free, but I think the developers reached out and asked me if I wanted to check it out. I don't know that I realized it was free, because I feel like they might have sent me a code, but maybe this was also back when it wasn't out yet when I got it. I just had a message that was like, hey, did you ever get around to playing this? And I was like, oh crap, I never did. So I was like, oh, I'll try it today. The throwing in it does not feel right at all. Like every time I throw myself, I just end up bouncing off something. So I really feel like you'd have to really take your time and figure out how to throw yourself if you really wanted to actually get good. See, I always throw myself. I need to try and throw myself the other way and see if I throw myself the right way. I don't know why it had, honestly, but I'm not complaining. No. Okay. See, I see this helicopter, and I saw like that tower over there. I thought I was going to be able to get to one of those, and just nothing's happening. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Dang it. I just keep falling because of, like, dumb grabs that I'm not actually performing. But, like, if you take any time and take it seriously, you will be literally through this game in a minute or two. The littlest ones are obviously the hard ones to grab. I really want to throw myself, so I'm going to try to throw myself that way and see if I end up throwing myself this way. Oh, I kind of did, but then it just reset me. What the heck? You have 7 more minutes, Jay. Well, the game's already done, Builders, so I guess you're not going to miss anything. I was going to say, this might end up being the shortest stream of all time at this rate. So, Jay, how's it been, man? Gallium, it's been, I mean, you kind of know. It was a tough month to start. And because of that, I have not been doing much content or putting much out, which definitely has slowed things down with the channel, but it's still been a good month. I mean, we still see constant growth even when I've been away, which is amazing. But I'm feeling a little guilty because like there were some big videos I had planned this month, and with everything that happened with my family and everything, I'm just way behind. But hey, it's not like there's any. It's not like you know, we're here with the audience, we're here hanging out with people, so it's not like there's necessarily some crazy expectation that I have to do all that in the month. I just had really wanted to get those videos done and up, so I'm feeling kind of guilty. Hey, Gallium's back. Gallium, I think you were already a member, so I don't know what. I guess you're back. I had to renew. Well, thank you so much. What is my favorite VR headset, Adrian? I don't know this yet because I haven't tried it, but I kind of have a feeling it would be the Index. I have a Rift S. I'm not in love with it. I have a PSVR, which I do really like, but obviously it's getting really old now. I have a Quest 2, which has its pros and cons. It is really cool and it's really awesome to be wireless. But for someone like me who has a rather big head and my IPD, my interpupillary distance, so the distance between my eyes is wide, I actually don't get a very good field of view on the Quest 2, which kind of hurts the experience for me. So still, kind of the thing with VR is every headset has pros and cons. There's no headset that is just everything good. So that's kind of where I'm at. Hey Jason, forever my PC broke and I got a phone for Christmas, now I'm back. Hey, you got your album on YouTube, dude. That's awesome, Adams. Welcome back. I'm sorry to hear that your PC broke, though. That sucks. My old one died, but thankfully I already had this one by then. But I almost just fell. I don't know what. I still don't know what went wrong with it. It's either the CPU or the motherboard. Okay, see, this is super teasing and disappointing. Look at that. I saw that over there and I was like, oh, that's gonna be really cool to climb. You can't get there. At this point, you literally have to turn back and go up there. What the F? What the F? Yeah. And I also, the whole throwing myself thing, I thought that was a mechanic that kind of worked in this game, but I have not been able to pull it off successfully. At all. Bro! Like, I just keep getting stuck. Everyone, so many people were telling me in the stream that they got a Quest 2 for Christmas. I was like, man, so many Quest 2s. This is kind of hard because my chat window is literally right here, and I'm trying to just play around it. It was one request time. Maybe we won't get help. Yes, Gallium, I do. I'm way behind on editing. I really need to focus some time on editing because I have so many things that are unedited that need to get finished and get up on the channel. And then once I'm caught up with that, I can actually spend some time recording, which I would really like to do. Okay. Well, so this is Adventure Climb. I mean, I guess that's it. There's not really any alternate paths or anything I can show you. I'm a little sad about that. What's up, Sean Jolly? What's up, man? How's Montana? The game's cool. If it's free, I mean, you can try it if you want to, just for fun, but it's a very short experience. And there is like this path over here, but it all just leads to the same place. You're just doing a different version of the climb if you go this way. Grab it. So see, that's just leading back over to the river of P over there. And again, I don't know why the river's yellow. There's nothing addressing that. But like seeing this, it makes me feel like they've got to do more because it looks like this should go somewhere. I thought I was going to be able to climb there. I thought, look, there's one of those monoliths that's been showing up all over the place. See it up there? I thought I was going to be able to go to that, and there's just nothing. Ooh, okay. Okay, that I actually made something cool there if you saw that. All right, I'm just going to fall and die. And then we're going to look at the charts and see how fast people have actually completed this. Wait, how do I look at the charts? Do I have to complete it to look at the leaderboards? I should have looked at the leaderboards last time. Dang it. Adrian, thank you so much for the donation, buddy. Thank you. I really appreciate that, especially on a stream this short. You were awesome. Thank you. Just has a lot of sulfur in it. Does sulfur make water yellow? I didn't know that, actually. I know sulfur makes it stink. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. We're going to try and speed run this one because I just want to look at the leaderboards before we go. Okay. The hard part is right when I turn this way, I'm looking at my chat window. So I have to like work around it. Yeah, this would be, if they made a full Uncharted VR game, I feel like it could be really cool, but they would definitely have to make it much slower paced than the Uncharted games, because you can't like do climbing at the speed you would have to in that game to actually keep up and survive. Oh wow, you can just stick your face through objects. That's fun. What was your first platinum? My only platinum in my entire life is Beat Saber. I have never platinumed or even really cared to platinum another game. I just love that game so much. Okay, let's see what the leaders actually do this in. I bet you someone's done this in like 20 seconds or something insane. Okay. Oh, I guess I can't. Can I not look at what the leaders did it in? I see. All right, let me move this. Do your arms get a workout play? Yeah, Sean. Well, it's more shoulders than anything. So I just did it in 1:08, and that is 1165. What? Okay, there's got to be a way to cheat, because someone's done it in less than a second. So there must be some hack you can do where you just bounce yourself off the wall and grab this or something. Because that's not a real score. But people have done it in 10 seconds, 14 seconds. Those are probably real. But that one, the very top one, there's no way. All right. Well, hey, I'm just going to pull up chat and we'll hang out here for a few minutes since this went so fast. Cav, it's your birthday tomorrow. What are you doing? Hang on, everybody. I'm going to pull my headset off and we'll just hang out and chat here for a few minutes because this game did not last long enough. Gallium, what happened with your streaming? You said it just did not work. Like, was it technical difficulties, or you mean like something to do with the stream itself? Let me. Oh goodness. Oh crap! Something just fell off one of my hooks. Stinky water. Have a tip for everyone that donates or is a YouTube member. YouTube takes 50% of all super chats, so your money is best on direct PayPal donation. Builders, thank you. So I actually looked into that pretty heavily. So it's not necessarily 50% of a super chat. It's supposed to be about 30%, but the way they get you is if it's not in your currency, then they take a conversion charge as well. And so yeah, they mess you up pretty good there. So if you were to donate $5 of American money, then $3.33, something like that would come through the channel. But if you were to donate $5 American, but in euros, they would take half of it instead. So yeah, it really sucks there. Sean, I do feel it in my shoulders. And according to my watch, I got 600 steps from that little tiny bit of time. I already said happy birthday, Calvin. Happy birthday again. My only platinum so far, Surgeon Simulator VR. Nice. I don't know if that one has an easy platinum. I know I got the trophy for doing the brain surgery in less than 10 seconds though, which is pretty cool. I got platinum on Beat Saber. Also, there's so many different maps and it's hard stuff. Like, yeah, that was the one. Like I said, that was the only one I cared to get the platinum on. Although back when I got the platinum, there was only the original songs. So like, there was 16 songs, and you had to get. Was it a full combo on 15 of those on Expert? So it was like really hard when it first came out, where now you have the options of playing the music packs and stuff, and I think that's easier. What does it mean to Platinum Slig? Someone might have answered already, but it's getting all the trophies on PS4. Songray, what's falling like? Falling in that game felt weird. If you're falling straight down, it just felt like falling, but if you like had hit the wall and bounced off, it just felt fake. That didn't feel right at all. You got a Quest 2 for Christmas. We were just talking about that, cremate. So many people have come in and said they got a Quest 2. I said I was 13 when I joined the Discord, but I was 12. I want to be kicked. You're turning 13. Well, congrats, Cav. Now, forever, you're going to have to try and remember that wrong birth date. When are you going to do a Beat Saber live stream? Because I just got Oculus 2 and Beat Saber. I want to play with, JM Games. I actually tried to do it the other day, and I was having tracking problems, so I'm trying to make sure that my Rift is going to work right. I've been thinking about doing one either tomorrow or Wednesday. So soon, get that workout in. Sean, we actually, I don't think I've posted about this anymore, but I was going to post something just on Instagram. We finally gave up on them ever reopening the gyms with COVID going on. Got a text message. And so we built a home gym in the garage. So it's actually, it's pretty decent so far. It's got a nice little setup, mostly all weights, but I'll probably post a picture on Instagram or something.
Is Beat Saber hard to platinum? It is, especially as a beginner, because 2 of the hardest trophies everybody has to get, you have to SS an expert song, which is hard when you're new to it, because getting an SS on PSVR can be really hard. And you also had to full combo 15 out of 16 songs. But like I said, now there's more songs, so it might be easier to get those full combos. But back then that was hard, because some of those songs were really hard. I'm gonna come over and work out. All right, you got a long drive, unless you're in town. I don't know it. I'm downloading The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners. Oh, I have, Tristan. I have a video of it on the channel. That is like top 5 VR games that are out there. Walking Dead Saints and Sinners is so good. So immersive. That dude was the Clint Eastwood of Rock Climbing .0. I have no idea. There must be some cheat, Adams. He must have figured something out. If you bounce yourself off the wall, maybe he grabbed the rock and threw himself off the wall and then grabbed the zip line. But yeah, there's some sort of cheat. Can you confirm what stream you're doing tomorrow? Then I can go to bed in peace. I don't know, builders. If I get it up and I have no tracking issues tomorrow, I will do Beat Saber on Oculus tomorrow, playing with everybody multiplayer. If I don't have it, I'm not sure what I'll stream. If the tracking's still messing up. If the tracking's working right, then I will do that tomorrow. My stream is not live, sadly. What, crewmate? Did you get a haircut? No, but I did trim my beard. It was getting really scraggly. Definitely coming. All right, Sean, I'll look forward to that. Slig, it could be either one. Falling, I don't know that it makes people sick as much as it just freaks them out. It's usually the like running and turning that's what really makes people sick. Cav, how do you get platinum trophies on PSVR? Well, yeah, I mean, you just have to figure out what games actually have them, because some of the smaller games don't. But I know Astrobot, you can get a platinum, but it's hard, because like one of the trophies, you have to like kill the spider boss without ever looking at her. I don't know what that means, but K27 told me that one. So I guess you have to like constantly look away and play. I don't know. No, I'll fly out next month, bro. All right. Adrian, yes. It's like get all achievements. Yeah. They call them trophies on PlayStation, achievements on Xbox. If I get a question on my birthday, Jay, you got to do a Beat Saber multiplayer, by the way. Wait, so that's tomorrow, right? Well, just tell me first thing, Cav, if you got the quest. Because I'll probably be doing one on Oculus tomorrow as long as my tracking's working. You should really buy the index of the tracking's for anything from streaming. I've been really highly considering it, builders. I just feel like at this point the index is already like a year old, and so I'm like, should I wait? Because it's still full price, still $1,000 full price, and so it seems kind of crazy to like pay full price a year later in case something else is going to come out. But at this rate, we don't really know if anything else is coming out anytime soon, so that's kind of the issue. I see that my light is sticking out in my green screening here, so I'm gonna keep going until this is done. I guess it's not so bad that it's a short stream, because I'm actually planning on doing an unboxing tonight, which is gonna take some work. And gone. So I have time now. Got a VR for Christmas. Ha, Adrian, that's awesome. So many people wanted VR. So many people got it for Christmas this year. I'm so happy. But no, Steve is like me with Jack Stover. Adams, you and Jack Stover. I still don't know if I'm saying it right. HTC is making a new headset. Shock. I have a hard time with HTC. I feel like they were like the forefront of VR for the first like year or two, and then ever since then, every headset that's come out has kind of disappointed the community. So I'm kind of getting to the point where I don't trust them. I want them to come out with something good and revolutionary again in the head, but like everything since has been kind of a disappointment. Minecraft looks way better in VR. It's so good in VR. It's so immersive. So fun to play. It's like, I'm so rusty at Beat Saber, and the last time I got on was like early 20. Ooh, you got to get back to it. I was pretty rusty myself when multiplayer dropped, and I've been playing it a lot since then. I'm feeling pretty decent at it again, but I'm not sure. It's hard to know, but I feel like I was better back in the day. That might just be me being one of those people that's like, oh, I used to be so good at this. I don't know. Quest 2 battery is crap in my opinion. It doesn't even last as long as the original Quest, so that's pretty bad. Adrian, thank you so much. Thank you for the donation. I really appreciate that. Another $1 on the board. Hey, I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you. I'm gonna platinum Beat Saber when I get it. Do it. Do it. It's they never added any more trophies for like once the Expert Plus songs came out. So the platinum is a little dated based on the original standards. But still an accomplishment to platinum anything. I don't want Oculus Link because I have a small space. It is hard to do VR in a small area. It really is. Cav, last year I got a PSVR on my birthday. The Quest came out right after. I think it existed. I could have got a better headset, so that's why I hope I get a Quest. Now I'm going to stay up down. If you get one, Cav, we could definitely play Beat Saber. You're going to notice, though, if you're a pro on Beat Saber on PSVR, it's going to take you a minute to get used to it on Quest. It's not terribly different, but it feels a little different. If you go from, like, a PSVR to, like, HTC Vive, it's really different. Or like an original Rift. But if you go to like a Quest or a Rift S even, it's not as different because they feel a little closer. But on the PSVR, there's like a little bit of delay where you can feel it if you're really watching. Like you'll swing your arm towards a note and your arm will swing and you'll kind of see your saber trails behind where your arm actually is in real life. And the Quest has a little bit of that delay, but not as much. But you play something like a Rift or a Vive and there is no delay. It is like 1-to-1 with your hand. And so it throws you off at first. You're like, oh man, I got to like do this a little differently here. Adrian, you're welcome. Thank you. Keep the stream, bro. Love the videos. Hey, thanks, Sean. I'll see you next month, hopefully. It's pronounced like Jack Stauber. Stauber. Okay, now I know, Adams. Jack Stauber. I broke my Quest 2 battery, and now the battery hasn't died for 1 day so far. I have played for so long today, it didn't need to charge. Interesting. Lily, you're not so late, but the game I played was so extremely short that I was already done with it. Grape Juice, congrats on the Quest 2, buddy. Just saved me. Oh, Jay saved me from the evil depths of Trash Talk Gaming. That company, that very short-lived company, man, what a mess. I couldn't believe how many people found that video, though, because they were all trying to find out about it. And I still can't believe when I used to see them on Instagram, all the positive comments people put on their Instagram posts. It's like, they're just preying on people. I hate companies like that. What's up, Tristan? But yeah, I was really good on PS4, and now I suck. Grape Juice knows. It takes a minute. There's a very big difference. That's why when PSVR gets multiplayer and I play that again, I'm going to be terrible because I'm so used to playing it on PC at this point. Yeah, PSVR definitely has a delay. You actually have to be better at the songs on PSVR because you have to swing sooner. You can't swing as much reactively by seeing the note. You have to kind of know what's coming. Well, it's a 2013 console with a very dated version, so I guess that's typical. Yep. I wish I could play a PC VR, but I'm not willing to pay $1 million just for a PC. It's not quite $1 million, Cap, but it is expensive. They're getting cheaper at least. Especially now that there's like the 30 series graphics cards, because you can still play VR on the 10 series. So like you can source a 10 series for much cheaper. Where when it first came out in VR, you had to have like the top of the line cards back then. You had to have like a 1060, 70, or 80. And those were like the highest end cards you could get. I like my Rift S, it's pretty good. Mine is too, Tristan, although it's starting to have a little bit of issues. I think it might be coming to the end of its life. I've had it for 1.5 years, so that seems a little premature to be dying, but you know, Oculus stuff doesn't last as long as I think it should. What's up, Steve Gaming? What's up, Richie? Say, what's up, man? I haven't seen you in a while on here. What's up? Why does Twitch hate PSVR? Does Twitch hate PSVR? Do you mean like how it's the weird rounded thing? I'm not sure what you mean by that, but let me know. I'm watching the In-Betweeners. Nice. It's hard to pronounce. It's like saying duh, but with the sound ah. Jack Stauber? PSVR Beat Saber feels more natural with the controllers. That's the one thing that drives me crazy. Like, this feels like a lightsaber, especially because on mine, I don't know if you can see this. Let me pull up OBS here. I have these silicone grips on mine that make it like nice and thick, and it feels really good. This feels like a lightsaber. Where like this feels small, insignificant, and it doesn't hardly vibrate. These vibrate really hard. This barely vibrates when you hit a note. So that's one thing I hate about these. But I know the index controllers, they're really great for what they are, but I know they're still not like people's favorite Beat Saber controller because they're like stuck to your hands. But I've been doing that with my Rift S one so long. I think it'll work out okay. I came from the HTC Vive to Quest 2, and yeah, it has a learning curve. Yep. The Vive definitely would be a different one. I started on the PSVR, and then I went to the Rift CV1, which was like night and day difference, because the Rift CV1, even on the Rift S, you can kind of get with this, but on the CV1, you could be like full on swinging down towards a note and realize that the last instant it was actually an upswing, and you could just like flick your wrist really quick, flick your wrist around and up, and still actually hit the up note. And it would work because it was so instant. And with the PSVR, you can't do that at all. Like if you're mid swing and it's going to be too late. It's going to mess it up. Dude, I keep getting behind on the chat here. I was super confused when you said my name and realized there was someone else named Tristan in chat. Oh yeah, we got 2 Tristans here right now. Thank you for the 17 likes, all 21 of you that are here right now. It's awesome. 22 that are here. True, I'll do. Funds, football funds. What? Hey, Lele. Just finished watching Bride of Chucky. I've never seen it. Chucky movies freaked me out when I was a kid, though. Yeah, you got it, but more like O sound. Oh, goodness. Like put ah, duh, and O together. Oh my goodness. I can't do this, I can't do this. I can't do this. My Rift S controllers vibrate pretty well. I think it depends on the battery. I don't know. I've had them since the start. Maybe it's kind of, the vibrations have kind of gone away, but I just feel like in Beat Saber, it's never been great unless I have the mods installed that I can up the vibrations. But the mods always break, so I barely ever have my mods installed because every time they update it messes them up. But it definitely just normally, it feels kind of insignificant to me. Quest controls are also bad for cross-blocks because of the rings. Shock VR. How many times have you hit yourself in the face with these? Because I said that when these came out, I was like, I hate that the ring sticks up because like if you're going near your face, you already have your VR headset sticking off your face. You got this ring sticking up. You're gonna be able to hit yourself in the face, and I've definitely hit myself in the face many times with those rings. Well, I hit the headset, not my face, but it's still very distracting when it happens. Quest 2 vibrates a lot. I do like that they fixed the haptics better in the Quest 2. They do feel a lot better. But still, none of them are like, the Move controllers vibrate so hard when you hit a note. Like, I'm still hoping someone brings those back like that. I'd love to get back into PC game next year. Trick says, I have a PC and yet all I play is VR. So I've kind of missed out on like Cyberpunk and all this stuff that's happening. I still haven't played any of it. I mean, why does Twitch hate PSVR? Why? Because I keep seeing Twitch live streams. Real people say PSVR sucks in Twitch. I don't know why, because it's not really any different than it would be on YouTube. I think they're just saying PSVR sucks for streaming in general because you get that like weird round perspective. The messages show up in it at the bottom at least, but if you don't want the round perspective, then you have to use a capture card, and then you can't get the chat inside the headset anymore. And then you have to listen to the chat or do something else. I think that's probably what they're talking about, and it is pretty annoying. It makes it hard to stream it. I gotta go. Bye, Adrian. It's a good movie. Is it, Lele? New mode. Considering getting a PC, what are the best PC VR games? Obviously, Half-Life Alyx is a top one. Walking Dead Saints and Sinners is available on every platform, but on PC it is really good. What are some other big ones? A lot of people love Elite Dangerous. It's not something I'm in love with, but people who like Sims love that game and like spend so many hours in it. Microsoft Flight Sim just got VR support. I'm not even sure my PC is going to run it well enough, but I'm wanting to try that. What's your opinion on Pineapple on Pizza? What's up, Skunky VR? Here's my opinion on Pineapple on Pizza. There has always been Hawaiian pizza as long as I can remember, and people loved it. There has always... What's up, Sloth? There has always been a band, as long as I can remember, as far as when I like music, called Nickelback. And people loved Nickelback. All of a sudden, someone decided it was cool to hate Nickelback, and everyone hates Nickelback. Imagine Dragons is a band I feel like was universally loved. And then a few years ago, someone thought, hey, this is cool. We're all going to hate Imagine Dragons. And that movement didn't quite take as well as the Nickelback hate. The Pineapple on Pizza is the exact same thing. For years, people ordered and ate Hawaiian pizza and had no problem eating Hawaiian pizza. And then all of a sudden, one person said, oh, pineapple on pizza is gross. And everybody just like jumped on this bandwagon. I don't love or dislike pineapple on pizza, but I don't think everybody has to hate it the way they do. Like, yeah, if you don't like it, you don't like it. There's a lot of toppings on pizza. I don't like anchovies on pizza. I'm not out there trashing it on social media saying the anchovies are the grossest thing in the world, even though they are, just because it's a popular opinion, you know? It just became this popular opinion to dislike pineapple on pizza. So that's my rant on pineapple on pizza. I got real behind there, so let me see what I got. You can check my weird music later. Also, it gets very normal. My next album. send me a link, Adams. I'll try and take some time to check that out. I hit myself once, and that was today. You know what it is. Boneworks. That's a cool game. It's very it's kind of glitchy and it gets kind of weird, but it just shows you what so many physics that are possible in VR that still games aren't using enough, in my opinion. Cyberpunk is so glitchy. It was overhyped. I fear that's kind of what everyone keeps saying about it. After I get my new PC, I'm gonna get a new VR headset and get even better at VR. Do it, Tristan. Skunky VR, what are you playing? I was playing Adventure Climb VR, but it was so short that I'm already done. So I was like, well, I guess we'll just hang out and chat for a bit because it was so short. I said, hi, Sloth, I see you here. Why no Beat Saber? Because I still haven't tested my tracking enough to make sure that it's working okay after that mishap the other day. But I'm going to try and do Beat Saber on Oculus tomorrow, Sloth, if you want to join me. We're talking about Bride of Chucky here. Lele says, it is, Jay. It's not that scary, but the end of the movie will make you jump. I haven't watched a Chucky movie in a long time. I'll have to look for it. What's up, Orange? I'm kind of winding down here on the stream because the game ended quick. Crewmate used to only have PSVR, now have Quest 2 and PSVR. Nice. You're getting pretty much all of it then. I mean, the only things you're missing is you got to get a PC at some point to have a link to use your Quest 2 on it. So then you can, like Half-Life Alyx, that's the only way you'll play that. But I always said, once you get an Oculus and a PSVR, you pretty much have the whole world of VR, because there's so many games that are Oculus exclusives and then so many games that are PSVR exclusives. Curious to see what OST 4 will look like. I'm hoping it's more songs again, because I feel like the OSTs always got us like thinking it was gonna be like several songs. I hope it's at least more than 5 songs. That's what I'm hoping for. I don't really care what it is. I'm just hoping it's at least 5. Tristan says, I really like pepperoni on pizza, and that's it, to be honest. That's your only topping for. Yeah, it's okay. Pineapple isn't match. That's not my thing. I feel exactly the same way. Jay, I shout out Asterion in your comments on Instagram. Now I follow. Nice, Orange. Nice. And Nickelback's defense, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Oh, that's great. Tristan, I don't like pepperoni. I like cheese or pineapple. See, there's almost no toppings on pizza I don't like. I love pizza. Now you got me thinking about pizza. Now I want pizza for dinner. But when it comes to, we went to Mod and they had anchovies, and I've always heard about anchovies my whole life, and we'd never tried one. So I was like, you know what? Put one anchovy on the pizza just so I can know what it's like. Ugh. It's gross. It is like you took the oldest fish that was just really fishy smelling and just poured tons of salt on it. If someone likes it, that's great for you. I don't know how anyone could like it. It was so bad. But not only did it like taste bad, it ruined the piece of pizza that it had been on. Even taking it off, it had just slimed and salted this whole piece of pizza. Ruined the whole piece of pizza. Disgusting. You already beat the game like 2 to 3 times. I did, Slick. Thank you for bringing that up. Yeah, the game was extremely short. I found this laptop on Amazon for $2,000. It's a 2060 240 hertz and an Intel i7. I would check what kind of hard drive it has, Shock VR. If it has an M2, that might be worth it. But laptops are always so expensive for gaming laptops. But if it has an M2 hard drive, then you're also going to have the fastest type of hard drive you could have, and then it might be worth it. If and when you upgrade your mic, what will be the next mic you get? I've been thinking about that, Steep. I kind of want to get into the XLR game, but the problem is I have the adapter for the XLR mics. XLR mics can sound really good. They all look so... A lot of them look very professional, which is good. I like that. But I love the gamer look of the HyperX. The HyperX, they just made a new one that's full RGB instead of just red. And the nice thing is, like, if you're about to sneeze or something, you tap that, it mutes it, the light goes off. It's very clear that it's muted. There's no question of, oh, did I mute my mic or not? I really like that about it. I should probably get a more professional mic, but I really love the gamer look of this mic. I love how it looks. I have a hard time like, oh, I should go to a more professional caliber of microphones, but this one's just so fun and cool looking that it's hard to do that. I like you, Kutchi. Forrest Gump is terrifying. That's probably an unusual opinion. I hope the mapping on OST4 is way better. I hope so. Usually all the original soundtrack mapping is good, though. Ooh, Tristan, the Walking Dead game's almost done. Yeah, go play it, dude. It's really good. There's an option. It's not clicked on by default, but you can choose it to have it be more immersive. There's an option where instead of choosing the lines of dialogue, you actually say them. I'm very certain. I think that's on the Quest version. If you want to try that, though, there's that. And then there's also an option to where if you make sounds, zombies can hear you. I could be mistaken about one of these being an option in that game. I'm pretty sure they're both an option in that game. But if you want to do that, that's going to make it more immersive. But obviously, if you're like live streaming or something, you can't have that because then you wouldn't be able to talk to people. You'd have to just be like, I'm being quiet around this zombie. What software do you use? Sloth says, I'm just eating slices of cheese right now. Nice. I do love cheese. What software do you use? I'm new to making content and want to start growing my channel. Tristan, kind of one of the big ones that people recommend and what I have is Adobe Premiere Pro. Although I'm still not using it as much just because I got so used to using HitFilm Express for editing video. And then if you're talking for streaming, I'm using OBS right now, but people keep telling me Streamlabs is way better and way more user-friendly. I just know OBS, so I keep using it, but I need to try Streamlabs. So if you're talking streaming, I would say start with Streamlabs because if it's better to learn it and just go with that. And then if you're talking about editing video, HitFilm Express is free. That's why I used it for so long. But if you want to go like Adobe Premiere, DaVinci, those are like the big ones everyone knows and recommends, but they're not. I don't think DaVinci's free either. I know Adobe's not free. You have to pay for a subscription for it, which sucks. I hate subscriptions. I hate that everything is switching to subscriptions because they know they'd rather take money from you every month than just get paid once. Okay, Adams hates salty stuff, especially pizza. I don't mind salty stuff, but it's kind of weird if pizza has something really salty on it. Slig says, it's a lot of money for what you're getting. You can build a better PC. For sure, but the problem is for Shock VR and what Slig is saying, if you want a laptop, I mean, I don't know. You might be able to build a laptop yourself if you really know what you're doing, but I don't think so. And laptops, they're always going to cost you way more than if you just built a desktop PC. Great PSVR games. Blood and Truth, Iron Man, VR, Batman Arkham Knight. I agree on all those. Shock VR. I like a little bit of anchovy on pizza. See, Trixus likes it. I just couldn't stand it when I tried it. It was so bad. You should get an Audio Technica AT2020 if you want an XLR. I probably should. I'm guessing that's an expensive mic. I also don't want to spend a fortune. AT2020. No, it's only $100. Is that right? It doesn't look like the typical XLRs. It looks like it's a mic. It's not like a gamer mic, but it's not as expensive as I would have expected. The new HyperX is pretty cool. I really kind of want one. You said OST 1 and 2 is not good, though, at least for Expert Plus. It's interesting you say that, because I feel like I have no issue with the mapping on them. I always find a lot of the custom songs, the mapping can get a little dicey. My Steve says his dream mic is the Shure SM7B. I've looked at Shure mics. They aren't as cheap. Also, Ferris Bueller Day Off is scary. You find all comedy scary. That's interesting. I'm trying to catch up here. Blood and Truth is great. There's a big delay on the stream. There always is. I have it set to normal delay on YouTube, but let me check and make sure I don't have a delay set to my camera, so that should be running in normal time. But the whole stream, of course, itself is quite a bit behind. Like YouTube, that's one thing. Twitch has a lot less delay, it seems like, than YouTube. I'm gonna play Beat Saber since you left me. Sloth, I didn't leave you. Let's play tomorrow if you want to, though. I stream but don't post on YouTube. I just don't know what content to make, because I like CSGO, Minecraft, sneakers, VR tech, and I don't know if I can make all that content into one channel. I mean, Orange, you can. The problem, you kind of have to pick a path sometimes with YouTube, because like if you do too much, YouTube doesn't really know who to recommend it to, and it kind of messes up what they do. But I would say, well, as with anything with content creation, make what you want and just try it. Try all of it. And then if you find eventually one road really takes off and that's what you like doing, stick with that. But I always said from the start, I would make what I wanted to with the channel, whether I knew it got views or not. And I've always stuck to that, and it's always been better, because then it doesn't turn into a job. You're doing what you want and you're having fun doing it. And if you happen to get views and likes and get paid, that's amazing. But if you make it about the views and the likes and the getting paid, it becomes a job, and you're going to start to treat it like a job. And I started YouTube to not do a job. That was my whole point. Fourth Hour got a PC for Christmas. That's awesome. That's a big present. Jay, got any more tips on PSVR tracking? Tracking is still acting up. I was trying to think if there was any others that people had said over time. Check the description, Cav, because if there was any tips anyone else gave me that were worth noting, I would have added them to the description. I would say as far as that goes, that's pretty solid for PSVR. It's pretty much everything you can do. I don't know if you switch to green lighting. Green lighting seems to somehow make a very weird difference and help. It's weird that it does, but it does seem to. The AT2020 is good. I've seen reviews. Nice. Bye, crewmate. Laptops aren't really something that you can make unless you are fine with a thick boy, but you can just make a small PC. Oh, Lele, I'm sorry to hear that. Idiots. Tristan, I'm used to good mapping on custom songs, so I don't know what songs you play. I usually would sort by new when it came to maps and play new ones rather than like top rated. So I played some really terrible ones. Oh, I was going to say there's a video on the channel, but I deleted it. There's a video. Maybe I'll post it on the alternate channel if I can find it. It is terrible, the mapping they did. It was the worst mapping I've ever played. I hated that song so much. Wash Red fan likes cheesecake. I like cheesecake too. Cheesecake's good. The joke, I was scared of comedy. I'd be scared of myself. Okay, Adams, that makes more sense. Go play the game, Tristan. Let me know what you think. Oculus needs a Star Wars prequels video game. Oculus needs better Star Wars games. Vader Immortal was decently cool, but that new one they came out with, Tales from Galaxy's Edge, I was not into it. It was relying all on Star Wars fanboyism and didn't have any real content. I was not very impressed with that game. I know you talked about the AT2020 a while ago because the delay is bad, but that is the right price. You also need an XLR interface, mic stand, shock mount, everything else. Well, see, I have all that, Orange. I have a Focusrite 2i2 Scarlett interface, so I'm ready for an XLR. I just hadn't found the right XLR that I liked the look of and the sound. Because I have one that actually sounds pretty good, but it just looked so boring. I just didn't want to switch to it. Because a lot of times they're in the stream, your mic shows, and it's just more fun to have a fun mic. I don't know. I want to update your merch page since in December. Oh, does it still say that on there? I relaunched it and I didn't. Maybe I forgot to edit the description. The problem is I still don't really know how this website works. Because like there's all these different. So you have like your storefront, but then you also have the actual ones. Tell me where you're seeing the word December, because I don't see that anywhere when I go on my page. I'm going to play Beat Saber with one of your tips for the default strap since my second Elite from the batch broke. Ah, I know. Send me a link for the Frankenquest audio strap. Sloth, I can do that. I think I can do that on a PC. Deluxe audio strap. They're still $100, which isn't a terrible price. Switch to green lighting and it changed. Notice how they. Cav, if you want to on Discord, you can send me a picture of your play area that you're using, and I'll tell you if I see anything that might be causing an issue too. Stick with a Quest 1 or upgrade to a Quest 2. 4th hour, that's a tricky question. I would say... Boom. Link sent, King Sloth. I would say... Originally, I would have said the difference between the Quest 2 comfort, screen, and stuff versus the Quest 1, it wasn't really necessary to upgrade. But already we're starting to see things are coming out exclusively for Quest 2 because of its processing power. So I would say, yes, you're going to have to upgrade, sadly. I'll be here tomorrow. All right, see you then, Tristan. Aqua Realm, I find the regular head strap for the Quest 2 really good. I don't know why people hate on it so much. It's super uncomfortable to me, Aqua Realm. I don't know what other headsets you've used, but I feel like between the PSVR and the Rift S, I'm kind of spoiled. And I hate anything that straps to my face. And so it drives me crazy. It helped at least if you move the straps, if you turn the sides up and kind of aim the strap, it's better. But I just hate weight being stuffed on my face. It's crazy that it's been 2 months that I met you. I know, Adams, I feel like you're an OG on the channel here. I'm on FaceTime with my bestie, Chanel. Tell him hi, Lele. I'll be like, what? If I were to have a job, I would either want to work at Nike or Jordan Brand, have a clothes brand or stream. Nice, Orange. I know there's a big Nike center not far from here, so I actually know a lot of people who worked at Nike. Oh, in the YouTube description. Yeah, that will not arrive. It will arrive by Christmas of 2021. Okay. Thank you. Now I can fix that. This one's supposed to arrive by February. Fixed. I know I'm not using the stock strap. It's really not that bad. Yeah, $100 for the deluxe audio strap. It is a serious price. But really the reason why I would pay it, it's not for the strap, it's for the headphones. The headphones are pretty good. And then the fact that you never have to like run a string, you never hit the string when you're swinging or playing Beat Saber, you don't have that there. That is why I would pay the $100, because it's that convenience that gets your headphones right there. They're always ready. They put on your ears. They have pretty good audio quality. I really like that. ShockVR says, I pre-order the Elite battery strap. Oh no. Tristan, if your Rift S dies, save up for a Quest 2 or get a Valve Index. I mean, I personally want the Valve Index, but I already have the Quest 2. That's a really tough call. You're going to miss out on stuff if you have the Quest 2 because you won't be able to play PC. You're going to miss out on stuff if you buy the Index because LuckDrive! What? Thank you so much. Thank you for the donation, LuckDrive. You are awesome. Oh, I really appreciate that, man. And I know you said you hadn't been around streams a bit, but you're here. Thank you. What was I talking about before? Let me look. Yeah, so if you get a Valve Index, you're going to get a great PC experience, but you're going to miss out on any Quest exclusives. Or if you get the Quest, you're going to get the Quest exclusives, and you can still link it to your PC, and it's a lot less money. So it kind of makes more sense to get the Quest 2, honestly. I already have the Quest 2, and that's why I'm considering getting a Valve Index. My room isn't set up for VR, but I can. No worries, Cav. Just use a battery pack. What's your merch site called? Because I want to check it out. It's in the description. It's on Bonfire. I should have it take you to the storefront, though. Hang on. I'm going to change the link here. So give me 1 sec, everybody. LuckDrive, thank you so much again. Seriously. You've always been so generous and supported the channel so much. It's absolutely amazing to see that. Thank you. All right. We sold 11 merch items, which is really cool. I've told you this before, but I priced them pretty much as low as Bonfire will let me. So we don't actually make much off the merch, but the fact that anybody wants it and wears it, I just think that's super cool. Okay, there is a new link in the description that takes you to the storefront. The big Nike thing you're talking about is in Beaverton, Oregon. Yeah, it's not far from here. Guess what? I still like cheesecake. Me too, Wash Red fan. LuckDrive, thank you so much. $100, a quarter of my yearly salary. I hear you there, since for the longest time YouTube wouldn't pay us anything. Any free Beat Saber clones other than Mood Rider? Ooh, I don't know about free ones, but I feel like there's a lot of clones. Man, if you can find it, this would be almost impossible to find. But if you can find a game called Beat Miner, it is just terrible. But you're in a minecart. You're in a minecart riding through a never-ending mine, and Minecraft blocks come at you in time with music, and you have to hit them. There's a video of it on the channel from way back in the day that it was sent to me to test this game out. But oh man. It was terrible. And it only plays one song. It's by Pink, and it plays that song on a loop over and over. It is terrible. It is just terrible. Of the 20 that did not go through. Slig, I think if it didn't go through, I shouldn't charge LuckDrive because I don't see it on my end. I only see the 20 that he gave plus the $2.98 that was donated previously. So shouldn't charge you for an extra 20, LuckDrive. Wait, what? It says your video is posted like if it ended. Oh, weird. I don't know why it would do that. If you ever go to Japan, you should go to the VR theme park. I really want to. I actually have family in Japan. For those of you who don't know that, my mom's Japanese. I've mentioned that before on the channel if you didn't know. She was born in Okinawa and raised there for a while, and then she was adopted by a Navy man and his wife who was from there, and then she was brought back to the States. Tristan kind of wants a Valve Index because the controller tracking and refresh rate. Yeah, that's a big deal. Especially if you want to be like a Beat Saber champ, you kind of need Lighthouse tracking, really. You can get real good on a... Oh gosh, I keep smacking my mic. Sorry, I'm sure that sounds awful. You can get pretty good on a Quest 2 and be a really good Beat Saber player. But if you want to be like a top player, you need Lighthouse tracking. Guys, if y'all want a VR headset, you should rob a bank. Easy solution, rob a bank. Don't want you to think you don't deserve it. And Natalie remembers me playing Beat Miner. That game was something else. Although it came in a bundle of games like this company wanted me to test this whole several games and like give them feedback on the control styles. And one of the games, it was not good, but I enjoyed the crap out of that game somehow. It was this like third person game where you were running around shooting in the city, and I actually really enjoyed it more than I thought I would. So when's the next Rec Room stream? Every weekend, Senior Toast Gaming. Do you watch my VRs? Philippine, I don't know that I've ever been to your channel, actually. Ah, you've got Beat Saber videos. I see your channel here. And I see you are now up to 21 subscribers, Philippine. Philippine? I know I've been saying that wrong the entire time I've known you, and I'm sorry. Is the Rift S really that bad? It's not that bad, but when you come from like a Rift CV1 to it, you notice the tracking is not nearly as good. Very quickly you notice it for Beat Saber specifically. We're at 55 minutes, so I think at 1 hour I'll stop the stream. So everybody, I'll be 5 more minutes, just letting you know now. Cav, I sent you something on Discord, Jay. All right, sounds good. Orange not dumb. I've seen B minor. It is definitely something. It is weird. It's a hard one to find, but it is something else. Nintendo Land. I just saw Super Nintendo Land got announced. I thought it was going to be a game when the announcement first came up, and I was so excited because I thought it was going to be like Super Mario 64 was back in the day, which I loved that game. I was really hoping for that, but then I was like, hey, that's even cooler once COVID ends, obviously. Adams asked, was it worse than that monster shooting game thing you did? Monster shooting. Remind me which one that was, Adams. I played so many games now. But yeah, Beat Miner, I don't know. It had its own charm. It was terrible. But it did have some sort of charm that kept me playing it for much longer than I would have meant to. Can you shoot me one picture that from the camera's perspective, maybe, Cap? But this definitely is helpful seeing this. But that might help me to... Adrian, thank you for another donation. Discord says you did a Rec Room hangout today like an hour ago. Did you? No. Slig, what happens is Discord sometimes picks up my live streams before I'm done editing the title. And so it's actually this live stream that it was talking about that says Adventure Climb VR, but it shows up on Discord as whatever my previous live stream was if it catches it too early. It's a very annoying thing Discord does, and I haven't figured out how to fix it yet. You're 362 on Score Saber. Nice, Tristan. I have never used Score Saber at all. I don't even know how it works. I just know that's kind of, if you want to be able to like say where you rank, you have to use Score Saber to do it. We do a non-VR game soon. Shock VR, I pretty much only do VR. The only time that I've done non-VR games while streaming, not just playing them, because I sometimes play them with people, but not streaming, the only time I did it was on the 5K special because people had kept asking about all these games. I kind of might stick to that tradition, but because the channel is specifically VR, I don't really change them up. Adrian's back with another donation. Thank you so much, everybody. A lot of generous donations today. I really appreciate that. Adams, I'm going to try and find the vid. Wash Red, guys, just found out I like apple pie. Apple pie is pretty good. I was not much of a pie fan as a kid, but I've turned around on it. I do like pie more now than I did as a kid. Tristan, my first headset is the Rift, so I've never seen really good tracking. That actually helps. Oh, that Cradle game. Oh my goodness, Adams. You know, that Cradle game was so good looking that in my mind, I still feel like, oh man, it was kind of cool, but it was so bad. The gameplay was so bad. I think Beat Miner had more charm than that game, but that game looked really good. That was the most disappointing thing about it. What the heck was that called, though? Cradle something. That was a weird one. Cav, if you're using green lighting, I feel like you shouldn't have this issue, but I kind of wonder if you might getting some reflection on your blinds, because those are going to be behind you. And the little lights on the PSVR controllers when you're moving around, I kind of feel like that's just reflective enough. Maybe try putting a sheet or a curtain over the window and see if that helps. Maybe something dark just over those blinds and see if that helps you any. LuckDrive, thank you. It puts us up to $25 today, everybody. Thank you so much. How's life lately? You know, it's pretty good. I'm still getting back to it after everything that's gone on this month with losing my grandma and everything, and I'm still not as productive as I was being before. I need to get back to that level, but I'm enjoying the streams and being back. Got a good merch design. Steep, what is it? I haven't gotten very far with the merch. These are pretty simple designs so far, and something we just kind of threw together. But I got one of the shirts in so far, and I'll be getting a couple more at the end of this month. But I'm so happy with how the quality of the shirts, because they feel really soft and really good. Cradle of Lynx. Oh, that game was so bad, but it looked so pretty. The VR, it looked so good inside. I couldn't believe how good it looked and how terribly it played. It was super good all around with gameplay. Oh, PSVR Minecraft PS3. I will watch Red Fan. I'm trying to do it on the PS5, which is still upstairs. I haven't brought it down here yet. I'm allergic to apples with their cooked. It's fine for some reason. Slig, you know what that is? I actually have the same thing as you, but I don't get it with apples. I get it with other things. I get it with like peaches and sometimes strawberries. You start to get like your mouth gets itchy and sometimes it'll like make your sides hurt unless they're cooked. And there's a name for it and I can't think of what it is. Natalie might remember because she actually told me about it. And there's several fruits that I can only eat if they're either cooked or sometimes organic. Bananas. I can't eat non-organic bananas, but I can eat organic bananas. It's very weird. Awkward around my first VR experience was with one of those cheap phone headsets, but my actual first experience was on my friend's PSVR. My first experiences for a long time were on a Gear VR, and they were actually pretty good if you had the right setup. Like if you used good headphones, if you had a gamepad to play the games with, there was actually some pretty good experiences on the Gear VR that I still look back on. It's okay, Adams. She had a long and great life. It was just kind of sudden. We weren't expecting it, which just always makes it more shocking. Thank you, Slig. I appreciate everyone's support and coming back. I'll draw it out tomorrow and send it to you on Insta. Sounds good. Oh, Firefox boy, you got here and said hello as I'm literally ending it. I'm sorry, buddy. It's been the hour. We finished Adventure Climb in minutes. So if you want to try Adventure Climb and try and beat my score of being 1165th on it, let me know if you do. If you do a backflip in VR, I will donate. I'll have to work up to that one, Diamond. I'd probably kill myself if I tried to do a backflip in VR right now. First experience was the Rift CV1 at PAX East 2015. Nice. That's really cool. Hi, Adrian. Well, again, everybody, thank you so much for the donations. Thank you for the support as I've been getting back to the channel. It's been a little roller coaster of a month, but I'm excited for 2020 to end. I'm sure many of you are too. So I want to say thank you so much for all the support you've given. We are, I'll check real quick because we were 1 subscriber from 6,900. Let me see if we made it there. 6,900. What a perfect number to end on. We are at 6,900 subscribers. I'll have to post something about that on the Discord. Oculus Go. Oh wow, Diamond. The Go is an interesting headset. Good for media. 2021. We're almost there. So again, I want to say thank you so much for hanging out with me today. You know what it is. I will see you in another reality. I'm not. I heard we're getting a new COVID mutation. No, Adams. It's over. It's gonna end. We're not going to. All right. Bye, everybody. Stream stop.